Oh shit, is this thing on? Ah! Oh, World of YouTube, Archie here with another video. Something I'd like to go over here about someone who had something on their video. And I looked up this Chris Noice. Excuse me if I'm saying it wrong. And wondering what this was all about. I thought it was going to be something about maybe covering, the person who had it on their screen. But it kind of does have something to do, but not in the way of what this person is doing it. Of course, I'm sure you know who I'll be talking about when I put it up in the title of the video. But knowing that this, pardon me a moment, I'll be right back. So I guess you people out there in London are having a problem with thieves. And thieves not being prosecuted for stealing. Yeah, thieves not being prosecuted. So I guess that's what makes it all right for what this person is doing. What an insane thing to do, especially being on the internet. Now, if that was my way, they wouldn't give a shit, two shits about you. You know, I'll admit it. I don't care what anybody thinks of me, but I had reason. And it's, it's on the internet. You look up my name, you'll see I got caught stealing in a grocery store. I'm not proud of it, but why I did it, and you hear the story first in my side, not just what the news says. I mean, damn. With my case, I could say I wish I was out there in London doing this. I wouldn't have it on my record, but picture this. What was it? I believe it was 2005. Had a little problem with a living, and you can say so, a landlord improperly kicked me out. I'll just say it this way. Improperly kicked me out and I had nowhere to go. And instead of talking and, straightening out the problem, which it could have been clearly done properly, no one wanted to do nothing right. So I ended up having to go to a motel. Mind you, another place where I had my kids at. And we're walking to the room from the car, and there's a friggin' dead body being brought out on a stretcher because of an OD. Kids had to see that. I seen it. What a life. Not only that. And that's why I say, I wish I'd be out there in London. Because if I was going through what I am back then now, hell, I'm sure they'll let me go. But not only that, it was Thanksgiving Eve, 2 days before Thanksgiving. And I had a lousy paying job. I was going to get a raise, but for some reason I would always screw up and not get that raise. But living in a motel room for $300 a week, takes half your check. and you're trying to splurge with food in a motel. And out to eat food was kind of basically what we did, besides having a little fridge and stocking it with what we could. It just didn't work out right. But anyways, Thanksgiving, day or two away. And man, you know, we didn't have enough money for food. We needed some hamburger, I needed to get it. So I had to pocket it. Now I can kind of say, in a way, my youthful years, I was a common, I couldn't get what I needed or wanted. Sometimes I had to steal my own clothes because my parents didn't have money. And if I would ask for money, I'd get a mouthful. I ain't got the money for that. You know that fucking feeling, right? So we kind of got a little professionalized on the ordeal. But this time it was crowded. I was in the wrong aisle. And I got caught on camera. I mean, believe me, man, the last thing I ever wanted to do was get caught. The last thing I wanted to ever do was steal throughout my life. Because, I hate being without money. Everybody hates being broke. But when you live the life I led, you gotta do things, man. You gotta do things to survive. I got arrested in front of my kids. But I actually kind of got off on it. I'm very thankful, but that's not, and because of the story. So here I am, getting that meat Thanksgiving. Didn't get the meat. Ended up borrowing money to get the meat that I needed. Because when I did get caught and put in jail, I had to get bailed out. So, there I sat on the bed at the motel. New charges. Looking at a friggin' roaster we had bought to cook the friggin' turkey. We have a hot plate thing that you can boil water. Boil pans. And I'm sitting there, and on top of that, we got a goddamn Christmas tree in a friggin' motel room. Trying to dress it up the best we can. Have a Thanksgiving the best we can. And, it sucked. Because I'm sitting there thinking, man, where the frick is my life going? Even though I'm working 13 hours a day, 6 days a week, I still didn't have enough money. And when you got scumbag landlords, boy, and they like to boot you to the curb because they're doing crooked things, what can you do? So, I'm sitting there and, what is my life going to become? And then YouTube came up. And I've been hoping every day that this will break through. I mean, I watched my subscribers go, they did drop to 626, but now I'm back up to 644, 645. Let's see it drop, 1, 2. It's like people come on and then they get off. I mean, nothing I can do about it. I mean, I'm trying the best I can on content that, I can give you guys that is interesting. And I've been given some stuff to look up due to the comment videos. So I'm going to look into that stuff and see what we can find for this person. Some interesting stuff around in this area that I would like to look into. So, yeah, trying my best I can to keep my head above water. But here you got Mr. You-know-who. Oh, believes getting away with stuff. Now, we all know why he's looking into this, right? We know what he's doing. Gonna see what the kind of penalties and laws that he won't get slapped with. Is that why he's watching this stuff? I mean, if it's legit stuff, people, and I mean, like I say, if someone's down in dire straits, like me, well, then hey, I could see your country saying lead way and everything, and that's great, because, hey, everybody's having problems right now, too. And this was July 2020, July 8th, 2020. So, I mean, yeah. But if this person thinks that they got this up and they're going to get away with what they're doing, you're out of your freaking mind. Jesus Christ. Somebody's preparing themselves, people. Someone's preparing themselves. That's what they're doing. They're trying to get ideas. See what they can get out of what they're doing that is wrong, huh? Oh, man. You know what? Not everybody has a story like mine. I mean, everybody out there that's getting caught, I'm sure they have a story like mine, and that's why they're getting off. But you know who? What a joke. What a joke. You can't run away from the law with what you're doing. You're harassing people. You're conning people. You're a sick little man, you are. That's bad, man. That's bad. You know, it's people like me, the ones that are getting off right now because, yeah, we're at the bottom of the barrel. You make us look bad. You know, I don't steal from people. But if I'm in the store and if I'm struggling, man, I gotta do something. You gotta do it. But they won't be lenient on me over here. But very funny, and well, it's not funny, but it is very interesting that this person is trying to look in to see what he can get away with, huh, folks? That's what I think. And I think if they let this guy get away with what he's doing, then shame on them. You know what? What about the people that sit there and, like me, living in a frickin' motel room and looking at a frickin' Christmas tree and your turkey friggin' frying in a frickin' pan? Oh, man, what about that? What about that? I can't steal from people, man. People work too hard for their money. And obviously this guy's trying to get away with what he thinks he's gonna get away with. That's a joke to me. But, like I said, I wanted to go over this, see what the hell was going on with this, and now I know. What a joke. Stop ripping off the people's money, because that's BS, buddy. Till that next video, be safe, take care, always beware. You don't know what people are doing out there that are doing this. Out.